Our next speaker is something else. Remember, we were talking about opposing views and everybody having the right? Well, we may not be on the same side of the aisle with this speaker for everything, but he has been carrying the marriage equality water front and center, Republican strategist and commentator David Frum. Let's give it up for David Frum.
Thank you. I think I've been set up next most of the time. I'm very loud. My beautiful wife Danielle is here in the front row, and my son Nathaniel and my daughter Bea. For us, I think Danielle deserves special recognition because such an important part of my journey on this issue has been the extraordinary and lovely and moving ceremony she gave for my oldest friend Jonathan Rauch when he married Michael Lai 2 summers ago now, and it was Danielle who made that beautiful event for 100 people. I'm delighted to be here also with my friend Margaret Hoover, who spoke first. You know, if you had been so minded, you could have staffed this, you could have had this list of speakers entirely made up of Hoovers, Eisenhowers, Bushes, and Cheneys. It wouldn't be quite the Republican convention, but pretty close. And in fact, I speak here today as one of the more than 130 Republicans and conservatives who signed Ken Mehlman's brief in favor of equal marriage rights. And I think if Ken had had another week, there'd have been twice as many. You know, Republicans and Democrats in this country have enough to disagree about. No shortage. Yet there are many issues that are the property of no one party. The freedom of every American to pursue happiness as that American sees it, under the law. That promise, signed in the Declaration of Independence so many years ago, is the promise that is coming true in our time. For a conservative, the remarkable thing about the movement for same-sex marriage is that it is a civil rights movement that is less about claiming rights than it is about accepting responsibilities. Marriage is a source of great joy. But, and I speak here as someone who has been married for 25 years, we'll celebrate a 25th anniversary this summer. Marriage is also the most solemn of human undertakings. It is an undertaking to care for another person, to nurse that person when ill, to sustain her or him in time of trouble, to raise children together, to provide for those children, to mourn when it comes time to mourn. No agency of government can ever begin to do for anyone what loving spouses do for each other. The stronger our families are, every kind of family, the less government we'll need. Today, your families gather before this House of Law to claim the right to live as others do, without shame and without fear. The mind of a nation is changing. It's an awesome thing to see. It's a loud thing to hear. It's an awesome thing to be part of. And your words, your actions, and your example have power and will overcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is quite a moment. David Frum, you remind us with your work what something that we know here in Washington